All right. It's another time that God has allowed us to see a new moment. Of course, it's been a while since the last time that we had a talk through a video format. My name is Sandanyi Humphrey Blessings, and I believe in sharing and learning as well, so that we're able to handle this life as it should. Because at the end of the day, we have to achieve all that we are intending to achieve. Many things are happening under the sun, and as young people, we are engaging many decisions every morning. Some decisions they hurt us, and some they make us proud. Some they convert us to slaves, some they convert us to very successful people. I don't know how best we can really put it out. But as a person, as an individual, I told myself that I have to grow. And one thing that God has taught me over the time is that everything that you teach others, you must be a role model. And that has kept me into good filtration in terms of the things I should do and the things I ought not to do. And I'm so grateful to God. And if today is my last day, the greatest achievement I've had is to really understand the spiritual doctrines, to have Christ in my life. I know there are other many things that we are engaging with and things of different substances, but the main one is basically salvation. Knowledge has been out here, and YouTube has a lot of information, some of which majority of you've interacted with. Education has also exposed quite a number of content to you, some of which you're utilizing and some you're not utilizing. But what is the genesis of life? What really defines a living? You are born in some day, you are raised in the tender age, and you're given a lot of restrictions. It get to a point in future, or rather in your later times, you started to interact with decisions yourself. The culmination of peer influence and lack of guidance made you to engage some decisions that are not neat. The advantage you have is that you still have time to explore life. But the disadvantage that eats most of the young people is ignorance and carelessness. You're born alone, of course, and you'll die alone. There's no magic and there's no pointing fingers. Nothing like what the government has done or what it has not done. Many of the defaults you have, you created them. You look like your brain. You are an output of your thinking. The same world that you guys are complaining, there's no food, there's no anything. The car yards are selling cars even today. People are banking even today. Jomo Kenyatta International Airport is full. People are flying to different countries for vacation and picnic. Life will never be soft. Life will never be easy. What happens is just for you to improve the capacity you have to be able to handle life in whichever state. Even if the cost of commodities will go to 1,000 per whichever type of the basic needs, then you should be able to acquire. And that will cost you to continue upgrading yourself to that level. So when I talk to young people, most of the information that I share, I know, I'm pretty sure you already know these things. Trust me, you, in one or the other, you have learned something that can improve your life. Your head already has content that can make you live a very nice life. But because of just some little ignorance and carelessness, that's why your life is as it is today. You can live a better life than that, trust me. And I am in this journey, so I know exactly what I'm saying because I have tested all this information and they are working. You can become a better version of yourself. There is no change in life until you change the way you think. And you must accept and appreciate that life is spiritual. You may chase education, you may chase degrees, you may chase cars, money, wealth, but if you don't take care of the spiritual angle of your life, then all these materials you're acquiring in your life are going to be in vain. They're going to be useless. They're going to be less important. You're going to have a family, there's no peace and joy in your family. You're going to have a car, you'll never drive it. Your husband or wife will use it without your use. And even if you do use together, then you're not talking to one another. You're in the car, but everybody is doing their own things. Life is spiritual. If only human beings could understand that, then the rest of the game could be very easy to play. I thank God because I understood that. Not for any of you, not for anyone to say, Humphrey, you know what, you are this or that. No. I have decided to live a good life and nobody will change that non-apologetically. And I have to. I have to take care of my days. I have to take care of my evenings. And happiness and joy, these are self-induced. Nobody can give it to you. Not even those you love the most, not even those you support can give you peace of mind and happiness. All the things human beings chase, you can create them. God gave you the ability to create any situation you want. It's just a matter of what do you want and how do you get it. Those are questions you have to answer yourself before you allow people close to you. And by the major part of the youth life, you are allowing other people to control your life in the name of fiancés, lover friends, cuties, and whichever. You allow them to come so close. You allow your parents to dictate your life. You allow your cousins to come in, and they will always deviate you outside your destiny. Trust me, they are not you. Everybody is born with a genetic engineering. Your destiny is unique, different, just as anyone else. So your brother can't be you, you can't be your brother, and vice versa. The issue is you have to just be yourself, for God's sake. If I'm asked to just state few things for you, I will not say you should stop making decisions, of which you do. What I'm trying to say is that concentrate and upgrade your thinking just for some little while. Hakuna shida, we understand there are people who are doing uh, even sharing information in a daily basis and more powerful videos, more powerful content. But trust me, there is no powerful content under the sun that can change you until you decide to change. It begins by a decision that has to be created by you. You must be able to choose that I want to change. You must choose. It must be seen. When you choose change, then change will start to manifest. Progress will start to appear. Success will start to follow you. It may take a while. Don't rush, okay? It may take a while, but you must be able to make the first move. The first move is personal decision. It doesn't matter who is speaking to you. It might be the greatest man of God, the greatest motivation speaker, greatest mentors, and all this, but change will not be envisaged until whoever wants to change decides that I want a different life. Okay? Then, when you have decided that way, then any information that you come across, it will be meaningful, it will make sense, it will improve you, it will produce in you whatever things that you intend to have. So don't worry and Chestnut, don't fight anyone, don't compete with anyone. But I can assure you that excellent life you are looking for, you can get it. It was born with you. You are looking for things that were born with you. You just need to look back in yourself and find out where they're there. These things are there. Trust me, one day you'll die. You're born and you'll die. Before death, don't live just like that. Ensure that you have acquired most of the things that were meant for you for this generation. I'll be here to try and help one another to balance our moves and our actions. But the most point of confidence is that you must be able to decide and start pursuing the change. And that's where it begins, a decision from you.